Hey everybody, it's Jill White. I'm an academic interventionist at Wilson Elementary. I wanted to make this video for our students who are in our intervention program at Wilson. We use a program called Orton Gillingham, and I wanted them to be able to continue to do that at home during this time of social distancing, and especially after the announcement that we won't be returning to school this year. I wanted them to be able to continue practicing what we've learned this year to help keep their skills sharp. And so there are a few things that you'll need for this. We use a program called Orton Gillingham. It's a program that was developed to help students who may have dyslexia or just struggle with learning to read in general. It focuses on teaching through visual, auditory, and kinesthetic methods. So for the kinesthetic part, in class we use sand. That is 2 different grain sizes and 2 different colors. There's some scientific research behind this that shows that when they dip their finger through the 2 different grain sizes and see the 2 different colors, tracing the letters in that helps it to kind of form in their memory and hold on to it a little bit tighter. We also use these boxes. They're just a box that I had several of, and I colored the left side green and the right side red, so that when we trace our letters, this part helps them know left and right for students who don't have great left to right correspondence or struggle with reversals. I'll show you in just a minute why the green and the red is important. I know not everybody has 2 different colors of sand and 2 different sizes at home, so I went looking through my pantry to kind of see what might be some common items that most families would have access to that you could use, and I came up with, I had a paper plate, and then I have some, this is sugar and some chia seeds. All that's required really is 2 different sizes. 2 different colors would be great too, but the size part is really what's important. I would go back probably and I would maybe cut the sides off of the plate, or try to find something rectangular or square if you can. I just grabbed this really quick for the video. You would want to color one side green and the other side red. When they are doing the card drill that we'll do in the next video, what they're going to do is they're going to trace the letter in the mixture, and then they're going to underline it from left to right. The first thing is we say the letter name, then we say the sound that it makes, and then we have a keyword that goes with that letter name or sound, and we say that as we underline from left to right. So A would look like this. You want to use 2 fingers. A, apple. Most of the time when we make the letter, you're going to pause. You're going to make the letter as you're saying the letter name. Pause and say the sound, and then we underline from left to right. So P, for example, would look like this. P, pig. Again, if you have something that's rectangular, I'm going to show you why I like to use the green and the red in something rectangular. If you're making the letter B, you want to teach your child to trace straight down the green side of the box. So B would be B, boy. If you trace straight down the side for B and D and P and Q, then you're forced to make the belly of that letter on the correct side. So B, boy, there's nowhere else for you to trace it if your fingers are already in that bottom corner, if that makes sense. Those are just some little setup things. If you have these things, you know, these are all things that we just have laying around the house, hopefully, and then your child can follow along with me on the video, and again, keep their skills sharp as we move towards the end of the school year. And if you hear little rattlings in the background, I have 3 dogs and a cat. So hopefully they won't make a lot of noise, but they might. Anyway, I will see you in the next video where we'll get started with our card drill.